thanks for watching Dandalink. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the toilet ring or the wax ring for a toilet. If you have noticed moisture at the bottom of your toilet, more than likely you have a wax ring or a toilet ring that's failed and it's time to replace it. It's a simple process, should take you about maybe 30 minutes tops. You'll need just a few simple wrenches, like a crescent wrench, maybe an adjustable pipe wrench or plumber's wrench, and that should do it pretty much. You'll also need to go out and get yourself a new wax ring, or if you want a synthetic ring, you can get those as well to make a variety of these. This costs, I think, under $4. We picked it up at a big box store. I think in this case we picked it up at Home Depot. So without much further ado, let's get started. You'll have to first shut off the water to make sure you don't have massive leaks. So what you want to do, attached to the tank in the bottom, should be a hose fitting, which is also attached to the wall. What you need to do is reach down and turn that off. Let's see which way. That should be off, and now we need to empty the toilet bowl itself, and the best way to do that is just to flush. Okay, that removed most of the water, and you can hear that there is no new water rushing into the tank. Now we can get the rest of this out by using a plunger and plunging it down, and you can also, or you'll also need to, see if I can get this off with one hand, go in the back of that and either use a wet vacuum or a sponge to get the remainder of the water out of here. So I'll do that quickly. And I've got my princess helper here. Hi! Are you helping? Alright, back up a little, honey. The girls only find me fascinating when I start doing my videos. I'm not sure if this shows in the video, but we have a dry bowl now, and we have a dry tank. So with the water shut off, I will actually go ahead and disconnect the supply hose from the tank, and that just should twist off. We'll see if it twists off by hand. If not, we'll get the adjustable wrench. Nope, it comes off by hand. Hopefully you can see it. And this is a good time to have a rag on hand because you may get a little leak out of here as well. No pun intended. A little bit of water. So, grab one of my old rags or washcloth or something. Took care of that. And now we simply need to take the toilet off its mount. There should be on either side a little bolt. You see it right there? It looks like it's attached with a steel bolt on a stainless steel washer with a little plastic guard for the porcelain. We'll just use our adjustable wrench and unscrew that. And the same thing on this side. So I'll go ahead and do that, and I'll fast forward and let you enjoy some of my favorite banjo music. Those bolts came off without a hitch. That was real nice. Sometimes it gets stuck, but not in this case. Next thing you want is a towel. You want to set your toilet bowl in the tank, the whole unit. You'll pick it up and set it down. You want padding, especially if you have tile. But it made me think, in the life cycle of a towel, 5 years ago they started out as a display towel. Then it went to an everyday use towel. Then it went to the kids' towels. Then it went to the dog towels to dry them off after the bath. And it's finally into one of my extra shop towels that I can use for stuff like this. So reuse and you're never left wanting. But this is just going to be our pad. And I'm going to pick the toilet up and set it over here. Just lift it straight up off the two bolts sticking out of the floor. Here we go. Okay. Not too heavy, not too light, just about right. After we took off the toilet, here's what we're looking at. The only other tool you really need right now is some sort of scraper like this to get the old seal off. The seal actually looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't see by visually inspecting it right now where the water was coming out. It looked a little more wet over here, but now that the toilet is off and we have the new seal here, there's no reason not to scrape this old one off and replace it. So that's what we're going to do. This one has a seal too. Okay. Came off pretty well. You get some vinegar or some cleaner and get that all clean and germ free. Make yourself as clean as you want it before you put the new seal on if you want, or you can just place the new seal on there. This was just a wax bowl ring, about $5. The really only big kicker on this is that you have to have the wax gasket at least 70 degrees to ensure the proper flow of the wax. Place the wax ring over the hole. Move the old one. Clear up any of the excess. Now all we have to do is put the toilet bowl back on here with our weight, slightly twist it to compress this and get a good seal, and then we're going to fasten the bolts back onto the fixture. Alright. Make sure I have my footing. And looking on both sides. There we go. Put my weight on there and twist a little bit. Good news is that it compressed. I felt it. All right. I am satisfied that the new wax seal has seated itself. I felt it give, which means it's spreading out to make a good seal. Now, I have a little rubber washer there, followed by a stainless steel washer, followed by the bolt. And I'll hand tighten this first, and then we'll go from left to right. And we'll get some water back in the system to help seal the sewer gas. Hand tighten it before I get the wrench and finish it up. Using the wrench, tighten it up, alternating from right to left to right. Keep your weight on it. Okay. Whoops, bang the camera. Well, I've tightened it on both sides. Now it's just a matter of reattaching the water supply to the tank. There we go. Hand tighten it. There we go. Turn the water back on. Come on. You hear the water go in, that's good. And we're going to flush this thing 3 or 4 times to make sure we got a good seal. Okay. Okay, I just flushed this thing about 3 times to make sure there are no leaks, and everything looks sound. I don't see any water developing. So in a nutshell, that's how you change a wax seal ring on your toilet. It takes about $5 to buy the ring, and about a half hour of work depending on how much cleanup you have to do. Hope you learned something. I hope it works well for you, and as always, thank you for watching.